Hello, my name is Sensei Alex Kalkia, and I'm a teacher in the Bright Dawn Center of Oneness Buddhism. I'm also the author of the Buddhist blog, The Same Old Zen. If you'd like to ask me a question about Buddhist practice, you can do so by posting a comment below. You can also email me at sameoldzen@gmail.com. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll be notified next time I post a talk. So today's talk, I'll be answering the question, what is the middle way in Buddhism? And this is a fairly simple concept. In order to get it, I'd ask you to close your eyes, please, if you like, and go on a little journey with me. I want you to imagine that you're outside on a very cold, dark night. But there's a very hot, large bonfire in front of you that's keeping you warm. And I want you to really think about this bonfire. See the light coming off of it, see the flames, the wood popping in your ears as it burns, smell the smoke as it enters your nostrils. And once you have a really good picture of this bonfire in your head, I want you to reach out and try to grab one of the flames. To be clear, I don't want you to grab a piece of wood in the fire or the ash. I want you to grab one of the flames themselves. And once you've done that, open your eyes. Now, I imagine for most of us, what happened if we continued with this thought experiment to the end is that we burned our hands. Fire is very hot, obviously. Now, the fire in this thought experiment represents the conventional world. It's our jobs, it's our family and friends, it's the money in our bank accounts. It's very illusory, it's constantly changing. And if we grab onto it, like we tried to grab onto those flames in the bonfire, we'll hurt ourselves. That being said, just because the conventional world is an illusion doesn't stop it from being real. The effects are very real, just like the effects from the fire. The heat, the smoke, etc. are very real. We'll suffer if we go too far away from the fire. We'll get cold and die. If we don't have money in our bank accounts, we won't be able to eat. So in this experiment, the fire was the conventional world. The cold, dark night, where everything becomes one, is the absolute world. If we go too far into the absolute, which is asceticism, like I said, we get cold and die. We go too far into the conventional world, which is the bonfire. We get hot and we die. So the middle way is us learning to stand close enough to the conventional world that we benefit from it, but not so much that we suffer. And to step just enough into the absolute world that we can see the fire for what it is, an illusion, but not so much that we become detached or we freeze to death. And as Buddhist practitioners, our job is to investigate each facet of our lives and determine what does the middle way look like for us. So, for example, with the topic of sex, which is on a lot of people's minds these days, one might say that the middle way is we will only have sex with people if we are in a committed, monogamous relationship with them. So, we'll have sex with our wife. We won't have sex with someone who's not our wife. We'll have sex with our boyfriend. We won't have sex with someone who's not our boyfriend. I think that's fairly common sense, a good way to avoid suffering for ourselves and others, but still experiencing a physical relationship with our partner. Another good example might be with money. Maybe we'll say our middle ways will earn enough that we can fulfill our own needs. We're not a burden on our family and friends. But we won't spend so much time working and earning money that we can't spend time with our family and friends. So if we're a father providing for a family, we'll work hard enough that we can keep a roof over their heads, but not so much that we're never home. That might be another good example of the middle way. Each of us has to investigate the conventional world and decide these things for ourselves. And as we do this, we discover what the middle way means for us. So that's the talk for today. I hope it was helpful. Again, if you'd like to be notified of future talks, don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. I'll be posting the next talk on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you'd like to visit my blog where I post articles about Buddhism, you can do that. The Same Old Zen. The URL is sameoldzen.blogspot.com. And you can ask me questions about Buddhism either by leaving a comment below or by emailing me at sameoldzen@gmail.com. So, thank you so much for joining me today. Amitabha. And until next time.